Britain has played a historic and instrumental role in denying the Palestinians their rights ever since the Balfour Declaration in 1917, whereby it declared support for the creation of a Zionist state. And 67 years after the UN partition of Palestine, the UK continues to recognise the State of Israel, but not the State of Palestine. Members of the UK Parliament have held a debate in a symbolic motion that the government should recognise the State of Palestine, but alongside the so-called State of Israel, in the hope that such recognition could pave the way to securing the two-state solution.
The ayes to the right, 274.
Although British members of Parliament voted in favour of the non-binding motion with a majority of 274 to 12, it doesn't alter the government's stance on the issue. The UK Prime Minister David Cameron abstained from the parliamentary vote, insisting that British foreign policy towards Palestine will not change. However, some see this as a step in the right direction towards a peaceful solution.
The new move of the Palestinian leadership and the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas towards the United Nations is a new strategy, and it can be much more influential by enforcing Israel to accept international legitimacy and new facts on the ground.
There could be probably two-state solution, but it depends on the activities of the Israel. If the people are living there, there is enough space in this world for everybody. But what is Israel doing? It's just occupying the Al-Aqsa and attacking people. Is completely very, very wrong.
Others are not convinced by a two-state solution.
The two-state solution was already born dead, and by this recognition, it's not going to end the occupation. You know, the millions of Palestinian refugees who are scattered around the world, they will not go back. What is needed to be done is to impose serious pressure on Israel to end its prolonged occupation. Palestinians are skeptical. I am with this recognition, but as I say, it's not going to do any good favor for the Palestinians.
It isn't enough to have a state whereby Israel is actively an aggressor. It isn't some form of a democratic approach. It's an aggressor to the Palestinian people. It steals lands constantly, water resources. They can't survive together. It has to be a one-state solution.
Although the vote in the Commons is only symbolic, what is certain is that it has sparked anger in Israel.
We think it's really a wrong approach. Any unilateral steps will be very, very counterproductive.
Ultimately, it's hoped that other European countries will also follow suit, as international recognition will send a strong message to Israel that the world will no longer tolerate its illegal and oppressive policies.